Married the previous winner. And $14 for Fantastic Jaw, 11 for Dictator. They're the only two race goers interested in. A little bit of support for Dragon Prince, but he's at $43. So it's a good contest, and the two big chances. Dictator's drawn in gate number 1, and Fantastic Jaw drawn closest side him in gate 3. They're starting to load. Here's Michael for the call.
Yeah, we've been waiting for this one with some smart 3-year-olds, Dictator and Fantastic Jaw, coming together. They're drawn in close, only that's the one separates them. It's in gate 2, that's the one. Dictator gate 1, Fantastic Jaw number 3. They are moving in quickly as My Ninja comes forward. Just waiting on Anak and Jack Silver. So we've got $11 for Dictator. Fantastic Jaw 14 as betting continues. Dragon Prince will be the last one. John Davidson having a good look at them down the line. So the favourite in gate 1. They're racing. He got them to a good start. Fantastic Jaw hesitated slightly and Dictator won the start. Now Fantastic Jaw is moving up outside him as that's the one takes hold in 3rd placing. Then Sky Regalia Golden Fashion. The next one is Jack Silver. My Ninja on the rails, followed by Enak. He's back near the rear with the grey Dragon Prince. After about 300 metres, Dictator gets the lead, but he's one off the rails. In 2nd placing is that's the one on the rails. Fantastic Jaw ahead away 3rd. Behind them is My Ninja, Sky Regalia Golden Fashion, Jack Silver, Dragon Prince and Enak is last. Coming towards the home bend, Dictator is the leader, but he's staying away from the fence. That's the one is over on the rails, and Fantastic Jaw is trying to bear down on Dictator, who finds something turning into the stretch. 300 metres to go. Dictator a length and a half now. 2 lengths on Fantastic Jaw. That's the one staying on in 3rd placing. Then My Ninja, Jack Silver running on, but Dictator for the Lansdown stable as well clear. And Dictator is home and hose. He's far too good for Fantastic Jaw. That's the one might get 2nd. Dictator eased down, wins by 5. That's the one 2nd. Fantastic Jaw 3rd. And then Jack Silver. They were followed by My Ninja, Dragon Prince, and then Enak. And then Sky Regalia and a long last Golden Fashion. Dictator. Well, what a dividend. What a dividend. 14 and 10. With Fantastic Jaw bet down to 10 and 5. So double celebrations there as Dictator opened up well in the red. He's eventually got out to $14. An amazing dividend. Where else would you get a good dividend like that? I know a lot of us went Fantastic Jaw, but this guy had a tremendous amount of admirers and they've all cashed up. So well done to the massive ownership in the Lansdown, is it Lansdown 2? Lansdown 9 stable. And we want to get plenty of pictures of the happy team down there as they've come straight from work, quite obviously, the way they're dressed. And they put their money on this and they've got a terrific dividend, 2, 5, 3 and 1. So number 5, that's the one, gets 2nd ahead of Fantastic Jaw. And 4th going to number 1, Jack Silver, who stayed on well on the rails. Well, Dictator has opened up to score by 4 1/4 with a half a length separating 2nd and 3rd. And the time 1 minute 5.28. I know the breeders will be tuned in from Toowoomba in Queensland, Australia. Bob and Marie Frappel, the breeders of this 3-year-old Dictator. He's by their sire Tycoon Ruler, and he can really gallop. Lightly framed, there's nothing of him, he's all legs, but he can really scoot along, and he has opened up and won by a very impressive 4 1/4 lengths.
It's done in great fashion, 2, 5, 3 and 1, and the winner's time there 1:5.28. 1:5.28. Happy connections of Dictator. Cappy Sue kept him off the fence, and he's just continued to find in the late stages. John Marvey, the winning trainer. John, he's gone enormous.
Yeah, looks like he's a really smart little poly horse.
Well, he looked great at his first start. Did he find 1,200 metres a little bit too far for him in his second start?
Oh, he's a 3-year-old and he had a pretty hard run first up, and he was immature. Like tonight, he was good. His body weight, he's up 5 or 6 k's, so he's maturing. But and a pretty smart horse beat him that night. The winner's not an ordinary horse. He's certainly above average. So I wasn't disappointed in him.
You put him away after that second up run. What do you do with him now?
Well, you know, I just thought he got off the plane. He's quite a light little horse, but even though he's long, I'm probably a bit patient. So I just thought he'd done a good job. He delivered first up, and I just thought he deserved a bit of a break. And so it looks like he's come back. He's certainly come back pretty good. So we'll just keep going. But he looks to be at his best on the poly. So we'll just keep going.
Tell you what, the owners are pretty happy. There's plenty of them here.
Well, they should be. A few from Queensland, and he's a Queensland-bred horse, so it's a bit of a hometown victory.
Later on tonight, in the last, I think it is, you got Village. He looks to be coming along very well and deserves a win.
Yeah, well, he's thereabouts. He's a little bit frustrating, but he's probably be best suited at 2,000. But coming back, I think he'll run on strong. Whether he's good enough or not, we'll see. But he'll run well. Okay, they're going to need a wide-angle lens for the photo. Go down and enjoy it. Thank you. John Maher, the winning trainer, and you can see in the background there all the owners. We'll see him down for the photo in just a moment. KB Sue comes back aboard Dictator. A dominant victor by 4 1/4 lengths. And he's going to pay 14 and 10. 14 for a place and $5 for a third. Fantastic Jaw seemed to travel well to the bend, but obviously this guy had a very strong kick, Andrew, because he dropped him off.
Yeah, he won fair and square. Dictator was too good for him here tonight. Fantastic Jaw. He did fly jump at the start, got a bit of a bump, but then he did pick himself up and travelled on the outside of Dictator, but he was just coasting along Dictator, and he just got a nice, neat little action for the poly track, and there's all the happy connections down there, and the man on board, KB Sue, pretty happy with that result as well. Plenty of happy connections there, and they would be happy with the dividend, but he did get out with the heavy support of Fantastic Jaw late. He was able to get out to $14, so 14 for the win, and also a good place dividend, $10 for the place dividend for Dictator. Let's go back and have a look at the win again.
The favourite in gate 1. They're racing. He got them to a good start. Fantastic Jaw hesitated slightly, and Dictator won the start. Now Fantastic Jaw is moving up outside him, as that's the one takes hold in third placing. Then Sky Regalia Golden Fashion. The next one is Jack Silver. My Ninja on the rails, followed by Enak. He's back near the rear with the grey Dragon Prince. After about 300 metres, Dictator gets the lead, but he's one off the rails. In second placing is That's the One on the rails. Fantastic Jaw ahead away third. Behind them is My Ninja, Sky Regalia Golden Fashion, Jack Silver, Dragon Prince and Enak is last. Coming towards the home bend, Dictator is the leader, but he's staying away from the fence. That's the One is over on the rails, and Fantastic Jaw is trying to bear down on Dictator, who finds something turning into the stretch. 300 metres to go. Dictator a length and a half now. 2 lengths on Fantastic Jaw. That's the One staying on in third placing. Then My Ninja, Jack Silver running on, but Dictator for the Lansdown stable as well clear. And Dictator is home and hose. He's far too good for Fantastic Jaw. That's the One might get second. Dictator eased down, wins by 5. That's the One second. Fantastic Jaw third. And then Jack Silver. They were followed by My Ninja, Dragon Prince, and then Enak. And then Sky Regalia and a long last Golden Fashion.
Yeah, Dictator taking out that race, number 6. And the all clear is through. Race 6, the novice taken out by number 2, Dictator. KB Sue returns 14 for the win and 10 for the place. That's the One, $14, and Fantastic Jaw, heavily supported late, he's going to return 5. Jack Silver got in for 4th. Place forecast 2 and 5, 13. 2 and 3 is $3. 3 and 5, 13. The forecast will return 26. At TSA, $60. At the trio was popular, 10. Quartet 648, and the time was 1:05.28. Here's the run on Dictator, winning by 4 1/4 lengths. Ahead of That's the One, Fantastic Jaw finished third, and then we go to Jack Silver. We got into 4th. We go to Dragon Prince, finished 6th tonight, and Golden Ninth Horse finishing 9th at the rear.
Now race number 7, the